Like, it changed my input on gangbanging. Like, I'm from Hoover. I'm still from Hoover. I'm always gonna be from over there. That's where I was born at, raised at, grew up at. Like, I can't change that. But what made me look at gangbanging different, I'm like, damn, how many years am I gonna be faithful to this shit and be out here doing so much shit for this gang and I ain't gonna get nothing back? Like, it's like you start thinking like, damn, I'm being used. Like, I'm out here doing all this, nigga. I'm out here doing like if I would have spent all these years in school, nigga, I'd be a brain surgeon or something.
Nice little Nip Hustle. Big shout out to SPI, Spotter Low. You know, I'm in the black box. Had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned. All that.
T Hood to the good. I remember when we reacted to Kirk Frost and Rasheeda's son had to do his stuff for his sister. It had got ugly. He was up against it, man. But it seemed like they ruled it was self-defense. The charges went away. A lot of people got a lot to say. I just say females, we got to be careful in these toxic relationships, and you're getting the men in your life caught up in stuff, and then just the men, we got to be careful how we treat these ladies, man. We just got to all be mindful because things can go there fast. I'm glad the youngster didn't get washed up and stretched out, but I'm sure everybody don't feel that way, man. We got two sides of a coin where everybody loses. Uh, I don't know all the details, but it's a channel that I mess with, Empress Radio. Make sure you go give her a subscribe and keep up with. She keep me up with a whole lot of the like black issues that are not necessarily ghetto or gangster or hip hop. She cover almost any and everything. Not that she doesn't cover any hip hop, but she's just not stuck there. So I appreciate her content. But she basically just summarized what happened. So I'm gonna just let her take over, man. I uh I put a little video together to go on top of her doing her report because she just had like a picture, just a picture. But other than that, I'm gonna be up out of here and let y'all get the update. And y'all keep it to Google for me. Jita, gratitude is the attitude. And condolences to those that suffering from the loss of life that was lost. And rest in peace to the one that lost their life.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Empress Radio. So we have some updates with this Kai Frost T Hood situation. You guys know the son of Rasheeda and Kirk from Love and Hip Hop was in some hot water. He never was officially locked up, but he was a suspect in the unaliving of his sister's boyfriend, T Hood, the rapper Telvin. So it was a lot going on between like the family. The family had it out for him because they wanted justice for their brother, who they believe was unalived unjustly when he was pow in the back and stuff. But the authorities, we talked about it. I told you guys, like, he's going to be vindicated, you know. So we've been talking a lot about this Kai Frost situation. Kai Frost being the son of Rasheeda from Love and Hip Hop. Well, now it looks like he has been cleared by the police in the unaliving of T Hood. As I told you guys, that he was going to end up getting vindicated, that it was self-defense. A lot of people didn't believe me because they're like, how, when he got pow in the back, you know? So, but like I told you guys, the authorities had a video of the night in question, you know what I'm saying? And it looked like there was an altercation about him putting his hands on their sister, Kelsey, and it ended up being a squabble, we'll say. And then T Hood went to go retrieve a pow, and that's why he ended up getting pow all those times. So yeah, anyway, so shout out to the neighborhood talk. It said Kai Frost has reportedly been cleared by the police in the unaliving of T Hood due to him acting in self-defense. Now awaits the DA to pursue the charges or let him walk. So yeah, he's been cleared. And he also returned to social media. It said Kai Frost returns to social media after being accused of fatally unaliving T Hood. I've been through so much ish. I need a back rub, he says. So it also had the autopsy showing that he had got pow in the back, thighs, butt, and abdomen. So the neighborhood talk says, neighbors, get into this. As y'all know, we've been keeping y'all up to date in the investigation into T Hood's unaliving. Kirk and Rasheeda's son, Kai Frost, was the primary suspect after he allegedly powed T. Hood during a heated altercation between the two and Kai's older sister, Kelsey, who was in a relationship with T. Hood at the time. After a lengthy investigation, Kai has reportedly been cleared of wrongdoing by the police. According to TMZ, the Gwinnett County PD has officially declared that Kai acted in self-defense when he fatally unalived T. Hood, real name Tevin, back in August. They claimed Tevin was the main aggressor in the altercation, which led to him reportedly starting a altercation with Kai and pulled a pow pow on him. Kai then reportedly pulled out his own pow pow at the same time and pow pow Kevin before he could pow pow him. Sorry, YouTube censorship, I know. Based on this and Tevin's previous violent behavior towards Kay, authorities have decided to not pursue charges against Kai. Now the DA has to decide whether they will press charges or let Kai walk. So if the authorities cleared him, then I'm pretty sure the DA is not going to pursue charges. That would be crazy. But yeah, so someone said, I hope he gets cleared the way that guy was putting hands on that girl unprovoked. I will also cut her off after. Someone said he slid for his sister. I can't be mad, which is true. I mean, he was a hero. He saved his sister in that situation, even if she's not ready to. I know people say like, oh, she should get cut off. He should hate her because she threw him under the bus. I think she was traumatized. She still loved her abuser. And that's just something that happens with DV. She's going to need therapy to kind of, I think once the shock and all the hurt, once the shock and all the hurt goes away, I think she'll thank her brother, you know. Someone said he's going to stay free. He should. Keep your hands off women, period, for real. Someone said, glad he home. I hope he stay off the internet a while. These people be looking at anything to pick at. I just hope that there's no retaliation because the family of T. Hood seems like they were out for, like, you know, they just were not happy. So I hope there's no retaliation in these streets, you know. Someone said that boy stepped for his sister. Keep y'all hands off each other because some family members not going to play with you. That goes for both men and women. Keep your hands to yourself and just leave. Someone said, I mean, he did what the F he was supposed to. I hate it happened, but it is what it is. It really is. Like, once that video came out, because at first everybody was like, you know, he unalived him. He should be locked up. And then once that video came out, everybody was like, well, I mean, it is what it is. He protected his sister, you know. Someone said, this is not surprising to me at all from the way they described Drew's behavior when he got powed a couple months ago for putting hands on another woman. Yeah. We talked about that as well. Someone said he got off, then I may need to go to a Rasheeda concert. Rasheeda got bags. Rasheeda got bags. That analyzed me every time. Someone said how much they pay because being pow in the back is not self-defense. Someone said exactly. Let the investigators and lawyers determine that. Someone said, I guess in Georgia, if someone pulls their pow out first, you have a right to defend yourself until you deem you're no longer in danger. Stand your ground, you know. Someone said you must think them slugs not gonna turn your A anyway but lose. Someone said you think his family have enough money to pay off the police, DA, judges, attorney, criminal justice system. Doubt it. Yeah, doubt it. They would have put him under the jail. If you look at the autopsy paper, those are actually exit wounds. Exit means exit on the paper. He was pow once in the back, but he was also pow 3 times from the front, which means he pow facing him and probably tried to run, which led to the one back shot. Kai wasn't playing no games. He was like, you are out of here, you know. Someone said, who gives a F if it's not self-defense? Men need to stop putting their hands on women just because they control their emotions. It's really a blessing. Her brother loved her enough to put his freedom on the line to save her. I wish him the best. Someone said he rode for his sister like a brother's supposed to do. I ain't even mad at this. Yeah, if I was Rasheeda, I would be proud of my son. Like, I mean, it's a terrible situation. I heard even Kirk Frost, like, washed his hands of it. We did a video about it. There was a text between, I guess, Kai Frost, not T. Hood's baby mom, and they said that Kirk knew what was going on about the DV, and he washed his hands of it, I guess, because he was, what can you do when a girl keeps going back, you know? So I guess the brother, though, was like, you're not about to do this in front of me in my house, you know? Anyway, someone said the reasoning on powing him should not be a concern, even though it was a good reason. Powing someone in the back ain't self-defense. Why does it look like he powed him from the back? Someone said he's going to need to move away. There are a lot of the other family and friends. Matt, he will always be watching his back. Yeah, he might need to lay low for a while. Some women, please stop putting our men in these situations. We have full control. He slipped for a sister, but he need to lay low because that man family gonna slide for him. Sad situation all around. Yeah, I know they're somewhere mad right now. But yeah, right, so you guys heard that. So I just hope that something good comes out of this situation. I hope that if someone is in an abusive relationship, maybe they're watching this and they think like maybe I should get out of this. Maybe I shouldn't involve my family and I should call the authorities, in terms of being an abuser yourself. Like maybe it's not worth it. Maybe I should control my temper and just leave a bad situation and, so I won't end up being unalived, in terms of being the mother of T Hood. Kelsey tried to tell you that he was putting his hands on her and you were like, oh, okay, thanks. So maybe I can't say reel in your son, but don't enable him, like do something, so that someone else doesn't take it in their hands, because now she's hurt. She has to live without her son, in terms of the family. Like don't coddle an abuser, because if something happens like this, then you're sitting there mad wanting justice when in this situation it was self-defense and he was just protecting his sister. So everybody's not going to play about their sister. There's definitely some lessons to go around altogether. In terms of Rasheeda, it's like go ahead and go on concert, I guess. Rasheeda got bags. No, I'm just playing. All right, you guys, what do you guys think about this? Drop your comments below and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos from Empress Radio. All right, bye.
I told my son no regrets, as long as he gave his best. And it's cool to spend a little, but to say the rest. First rule of nature, take care of self. Cherish health, be wary and careful with who you share your wealth. Suggest you get accustomed to making sacrifice, and that's advice from one familiar with the facts of life. Told him I support him, always there for him, promise. But he'll never know no love like his mama's. Remain humble, always guard your gift. It's easy to find trouble and so hard to miss it. Pay attention, be careful what you take for granted. Acknowledge God, a higher power had to make the planet. When it comes to romance, first thing, know a woman could be the best or the worst thing for you. Real men tell the truth, they never gossip though. Stand for something knowing nothing is impossible.
I knew you was gonna be important. Anyway, I wanted to be somebody you could look up to.
About raising a black boy in America. Growing up, I didn't always understand in the way that I do now. Always keep your hands where they can see them. Don't move too quickly. Take off your hood when the sun goes down.
With these words of wisdoms, I will write my son. Won't bullshit with him, I won't bite my tongue. Admonish him to follow his visions instead of religion. Sound backwards, but receiving ain't better than giving. Forgive those that wrong him, but never forget him. For a coward to be dead is much better than living. At age 17, I was headed for prison, and that's pathetic, so we got to make better decisions. It's natural for men to go together with women. Be cautious of anyone that try to tell him it isn't. The man, he understand how to handle this scandalous system. They stack the deck against the black man and gamble against him. This evil world, even police can be horrible people. Make sure we know there's a difference between moral and legal. When approaching proposition, you should question it properly. No question it properly. You should consider investing properly. Get it?
You listening? To bring the property value down. They can buy the land at a lower price. Then they move all the people out, raise the property value, and sell it to the profit. And what we need to do is we need to keep everything in our neighborhood, everything black. Black owned with black money. Just like the Jews, the Italians, the Mexicans, and the Koreans do.
Niggas spent all these years on the block. And ain't got nothing to show for it. And then what a nigga do got to show, a nigga got on my own. So what I need you niggas for? Now I start to look at y'all like enemies. So in all reality, like I said, we gotta humble ourselves and we gotta come together, man. We gotta love each other, cause that's what it's really about. Cause man, black people, we got the strongest. We the strongest. Like in jail, nigga, on God, they separate us. It's 14 blacks to 72 Mexicans in there. And I told the police, I said, why y'all put us in there with all these Mexicans? They said because that's how it break down. Like that's how y'all can handle them.
Yeah. Snake Wood Net Hustle. Big shout out to SPI, Spotter Low. I'm in the black box. Had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned. All that.